Big Cat. Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. For your message or messages. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. The music is supplied by Kaizan Blue, Kaizanblu, my brother from another mother. His music is fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. Trot over to his YouTube channel and check it out for yourself, darling dears. The planetary energies are, as we dive into what? Episode 1 of the Big Cat Chronicles. We have a first quarter moon in Sagittarius. The first quarter moon is a call to take action and not waver in the face of challenges. The Sagittarius of it all, the 9th house of the zodiac, the only weaponized sign, I might add. Its characteristics are growth, expansion, travel, higher learning, children, luck, freedom, justice, ethics, culture, and philosophy. How about that? The first quarter moon in Sagittarius is encouraging us to break free and break out of relationships that are no longer working for us. No one can control you any longer because you realize that you are the change and in charge of your destiny. 144 on the counter as the chosen assemble. Fist bump. You also have Mars in Virgo, trining Pluto in Capricorn. So Mars, action, Virgo is about responsibility. So action with your responsibilities. A trine is good luck. Pluto is about the transformation. And Capricorn is about your status, your reputation, your money. All of this and that, darling dears. So you will be embodying Law 5 of the 48 Laws of Power. Hang with 4 bottom feeders, you are going to be number 5. Well, you're not anymore because you're changing your face on this Malkoof, darling dears. Let's dive in and unpack. Let's get your overall theme for this read. Here it be. Unknown factor. We have what? The Hanged Man. You have to realize that you are no longer sacrificing yourself to situations. You are giving back the wood. The Hanged Man is water as well as Neptune energy. Neptune is about a new beginning. It's the what? 12th house, ruling Pisces. Closure, which is giving you true healing, darling dears. You did this closure in solitude. Maybe you had to walk solo dolo like the boys or girls on the pole. It's also the karma card, darling dears. You are the karma for someone else. And it speaks about your old age. Because you made this sacrifice, your old age is going to be rainbow colored, darling dears. The clouds of confusion are at your shapely back. Matthew 10:14, you dusted off your sandals and headed out of a situation. Love it. I don't hate it. The Hangman also speaks about you refrained from making this decision, darling dear, but it was all part of your spiritual development when you realized there was only one decision, one choice. You, darling dears. The Hangman always has one leg pinning him up. In your case, you unstrung that bitch, darling dear, and you're standing firm. It also speaks about escapism. You're going to hear about someone trying to escape some kind of medical situation or even a prison situation, darling dears. Maybe in the worldwide news. It also speaks about leaving a situation where there was a lot of violent emotions. You used your psychic abilities, darling dears, to make this decision. It was a long time coming, but as I said, this is Big Cat Chronicles, episode 1. Love it. So the overall theme is yourself, darling dears, letting go. It's about you seeing this new perspective on life, darling dear. Putting certain situations on pause for air. Love it. Major Arcana, divinely guided, darling dears. Face of the deck. Wow. God has stepped into the building. Wisdom is for the wise. Some of you are educators, teachers of some sort, darling dear, but you're also teaching people by no longer sacrificing to them. Yeah, everybody's getting a lesson. Some with the Vaseline, without Vaseline, darling dears, without, over. Yeah, the fifth house, sorry, I said the fifth house. The fifth house is Leo, Freudian slip meant to come out. It's about you taking a risk, right? Finding your happiness in your creativities, darling dears. The fifth house is also about children, adopting a childlike spirit, seeing the world through childlike eyes, knowing that God has your back, darling dear. The original what? Bully Slayer. He's holding the book of wisdom, darling dear. It's colored in the lovely red, your root chakra. You're more stable. You are no longer in fight or freeze mode. It's also about your root chakra, darling dears. You are in manifestation mode. Material things, darling dear, in order to what? Help foster and abate or aid and abet your what? Stability, darling dears. The root chakra is represented by Archangel Samael. Call him at any time. It's also represented by Mars, which rules Aries as well as, and of old, Scorpio. So you're taking action in a situation, darling dear, using the energies of the first quarter moon in Sagittarius, as well as what? Mars in Virgo, trine in Pluto in Capricorn. It's the you show, darling dears, a new beginning. It also speaks about a new beginning. Somebody's leaving one situation, possibly a job situation, and walking into something that is more to their liking, being spiritually guided. I've seen a lot of yellow here. It's the solar plexus. It's about your self-worth, darling dears. The solar plexus represents Wednesday. The root chakra was Monday, so Monday and Wednesday is going to be significant to some. Love it. I'll put it right here. See what your ancestral message is. And then we're gonna cast your rune first. Let's get your rune stone first. Just the one. Okay. Ooh, someone don't like your sacrifice, mate. They're falling down even as we speak. Good golly and gosh, radio on its face. This is represented by the letter R. In tarot, this is the Chariot. Someone who is a coward, darling dears. Someone who likes to throw knives and hide their face or their hand, or full on Littlefinger or Lord Voldemort. This person or people are going through crisis point, and it could also be what? At the point of death. Hangman also speaks about someone unaliving themselves, darling dears, or threatening to unalive themselves in order to what? Gain control over you, big cat. Be on the alert. You are in your evolution stage. Remember I told you that. It's the dance of your life as you chose you, Hangman. Someone or someone's don't like it. This person is going through a reverse in their whole situation, darling dear. This person is a coward. They're watching you win. This person never had any long-term goals with you. They never set nothing in stone. They did what they wanted to do, darling dears. They're having issues with their breast or their stomach. Chariot energy covers that, darling dear. The moon energy. Moon is the mother. The mother, it also represents what? Your intuition. Cancer and Pisces energy. All right. Again, we're looking at the 12th house. Hidden enemy, darling dear, is about to be revealed to you on your Big Cat Chronicles, episode 1. All right. Let's get your ancestral message around this. Let's get an oracle card out. I'm going to use the life lesson deck. Give it a quick shufty. Wake up the deck. Ancestral message for the big cat. Oh, you've got 2. You're a spiritual teacher, and it also speaks about you being highly intuitive, darling dears. You was always being supported. Why? Your ancestral team chose you. You was to make the ultimate sacrifice to break what? Generational curses, darling dears. Lack mentality, feeling as though you needed someone in order to be yourself. Understanding that happiness is an inside job, having found God. It also speaks about the balance. This Caduceus, someone is also what? Being, they're using some kind of natural spiritual method to heal some kind of bodily illness. Listen, have faith, darling dears, because if this is what you've been wishing for, remember, when the student is ready, the master appears. Something's about to show up for you in a major way, darling dears. Lovely purple is about you using your connection. Your connection, this is your crown chakra, your connection to the divine. You was unbalanced before, feeling confused, disconnected, depressed, experiencing headaches. Your life purpose fully supports you. Yeah, someone found their north node, darling dears. Yup. You are being what? Listen, your ancestral team is clapping it up, right? Out there on Kisa for you, darling dears, because you worked out a situation. It wasn't easy. It wasn't. But anything that comes to someone easily is not really appreciated. You appreciate it, and your energy is healing. Some of you are meditating or taking the time to what? Be mindful as you continue forward on this new path, this new route that you've chosen. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Big cat, go to your north node on your birth natal chart. Find out what your badassery is. You'll find it in your north node. Your south node is your karmic past, the karma that you have to overcome. Find your Chiron. It will show you how to heal and heal others. 1111 on the counter, highly spiritual number. And it's again confirmation that you are protected and being shown the way. Remember, I told you that. All right. Wisdom is for the wise. Walk with the wise and you will be wise. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked. Blood, brah. Or see stream. Right, let's go with the black cards as we open up this read on the Big Cat Chronicles, episode 1. Oh, jumped right out. Somebody's what? Bowing their head in guilt, shame, and what? Regret. Good golly and gosh. Let that bug juju. Stay with them, darling dear. So you've got what? Someone feeling guilty about what they done did to you. Right, what did they do? Right? What's this? Right? Yeah, it was their needs over your wants, darling dears. Somebody underestimated you, that you would go within, find the strength to cut them off, darling dear. Someone or someone's. They're remembering the healing energy you brought to the situation. Yeah, right? What did I say? A medical procedure. A medical procedure, and somebody's about to reap what they sow. All right. Reaping what you sow, the results of your actions. So this is karma. And the medical, we already said this in the reading, somebody's going to be spiritually led to some kind of cure, some kind of medical ailment that they had. And this is about you pouring into the situation and getting what? Healing from it, darling dear. But the guilt and the shame, somebody put their needs over your wants. And they was very happy with this. This person is a coward, and they're also an opportunist. They're what? A back rider. They wanted to ride your back all the way into the ground, darling dears. Right, let's get a deck and carry on. I'm going to use the black right away. Base of the deck. You are their karma. Justice energy. This is Libra energy. The contractual relationships, partnerships, darling dears. But it's also the house of open enemies. The 7th house, darling dear. Libra energy is a fixed cardinal sign. And cardinal signs, darling dears. Cardinal signs are about you using your creativity. You took action in a situation and became dynamic. This is about you, what? Continuing to tackle any issue head on. You are self-motivated, darling dears. This is why Divine has gifted you with the sword of truth, to cut through the bull swanky, to see things as they really are, in order to gain this fresh new perspective. Hangman on life. Tap into your spirituality. Call on your ancestral team, your security at any time. Love it. Don't hate it. All right. Let's dive in. I'll be asking 5 questions around this hangman issue. The first question I'm going to ask is about your health. What about the health of the big cat? Yeah, look, healing. What you're seeking is seeking you. You're looking for new ways, new alternative methods for your health. Empress, this is nurturing, darling dear, but it's also growth and evolution. And it also speaks about what vitality and strength. This is a return to health for you, darling dears. Yeah, because you did the research. King of Swords. Divine is telling you to go deep within, darling dear. Go deep, right? To get over the trauma of what somebody's been carrying, some kind of physical illness. I heard joint pain, their fingers, their hands, their back. You're finding a new way, darling dears. Look, this is the healing and vitality that's been gifted to you. You'll put the past behind you like a ponytail. All of that pain will be a figment of your imagination, darling dear. This is about you being high vibing because you're about to have your eureka moment in a health matter, a breakthrough. I mean, with the health matter, darling dears, we already saw the medical. Somebody's going up for some form of cosmetic procedure, which is going to be fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Remember, no form of operation under a full moon, right? You'll be sorry, darling dears, unless it's an absolute emergency. So your health is fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Because the Empress represents nature. Somebody's using alternative methods to heal thyself. All right. So about the next question is relationships. What you no longer sacrifice yourself to, or relationships that are coming towards you. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow. Something that's going to knock your socks off, is it? It better be good. Why? Because you've got 3 go-to moves, blood. You've got nay. Your nay, not my nay, your nay, right? You know how to do light kung fu and self-defense because you've watched my Don't Get Smoked video, right? Right, so what about the relationships? Good golly and gosh. A relationship that was unsuccessful. You was dealing with a master manipulator who liked to be around many, darling dears. This person was weak-willed, darling dear. Feeble-minded, a simpleton. Yeah, they're going for a season of reversals, darling dears. It's going down Bobby Brown as the karma they manifested has found their address. Kicking them in, they're getting a spiritual kick in the nutsack. So this could be a situation that you're in right now, but you're using your spirituality to release yourself from that situation. They are not your issue, darling dears. Yeah, as I said at 10th cup, you're already in emotional alignment about this past situation. You decided to fall back and heal from a relationship situation. What's this manifestation? Magician, something coming in with a quickness. You've got a King of Wands. This is somebody who is charming, very good looking. They're good in the boudoir as well. But this person is looking into the past, and at his feet is a lizard. It could be a chameleon, darling dear. This is a shapeshifter. Right? What did I say? Who is an effing skin peeling liar? Good golly and God. Gosh. What's going on here? You've got a master manipulator trying to come through, and you better disappoint them. You better tell them love and light. Yes, baby, 2 of these and 1 of those. Good God. Who is this past person? I'm seeing air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Cancer energy. Yep. And we've got the Knight. We see the Knight of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as what? Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. This person was an energy thief, darling dear. An energy thief. This is someone from the past would like to return, darling dears, to bring darkness to your dawn. Your name could be Dawn. You better make sure they're unsuccessful. Choose wisely in that situation as far as your relationships are concerned. Queen of Cups, you're loyal, darling dear, but it's also telling you that you are highly intuitive. Use your intuition and your discernment. It's the heads up from your ancestral team who want to support you through this evolutionary stage where you're changing. High Priestess as well. All of this energy. This could be a mother energy or someone that you was in a contract with, darling dear. Possibly even having progeny in the situation, but it's about your emotions. Your feelings was never understood. Listen, it was about their needs and not your wants, darling dears. Leave them with that guilt and shame. And some of them, this King of Wands may have tried to guilt you into staying into an unsuccessful situation that affected your health on every level. Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Yeah. And they want to come back to do what? For one more round, Julie, with your hairline. Big cat, you better leave the basura, right? The basura out there with the maid. What's that? The raccoons, darling dear. Leave them with the raccoons. Leave them out in the cold. Oh, hell no. Outrageous. Right. Let's go to the next question on your Big Cat Chronicles, episode 1. Right? All right. Let's give it a good shuffle. These are some slippery. Oh, we was just speaking about someone who's slippery, innit, bestie? In it, though. Bloody cheat. They got bloody cheat. They got more front than Brighton Pier. Want to come back and upset your equilibrium? I think not, Scotty. Nah, man. What about your work? Let's see what your work. Somebody's going to benefit from working in a group, right? We've got the Emperor. Good golly and gosh. And it also speaks about someone being gossiped about in the workplace, darling dears. This is a manipulative manager trying to win everybody on their side. Listen, in a work situation, someone's being told lies, or there's subterfuge, bull swanking, gossip being bandied around. Too busy talking about you to get any work done. Good God. What else? Right? Listen, this was a lesson for you to learn, darling dears, to keep your what? Your intel, your innermost you to yourself. Remember, work colleagues are just what? Just that. Work colleagues. This is a situation where you feel overworked, underpaid, darling dears. You're about to make a big decision pertaining to your work. What's the decision? Listen, you're a lover, not a fighter. You don't compete where you don't compare, right? Yeah, you ain't competing with them, these low-vibing whatever. And this manager is making it difficult for you, darling dears. They're attracted to you. Yeah, this folio on the rinse and repeat. There's an attraction. This is why they are creating so much avarice, right? Gossip, confusion around you. This is an abuse of their position. So what's going to happen to the manager that's abusing their position, right? They're going to lose their job. That's their business, blood. That's their business, right? Don't pick on the big cat who's spiritually protected, right? Knows what's going on, right? You've already sacrificed yourself. You sacrificed yourself in that situation by saying nothing. This is why it hurt them more. Until you stood up for yourself, either you've left the situation or you're going to what? HR. But the situation, if you go to HR, that person is going to lose their job. Would you really want to stay in that environment, right? Because remember, the same ones that he gossiped to or badmouthed you to, darling dears, they're the same ones that are still around you. How comes he was so comfortable saying it to them, right? In a working situation, people know who they can run their mouth and talk shiznai too. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How's the big cat's money looking? Money. In this episode 1 of the Big Cat Chronicles. You made some sacrifices with your money, or you're looking at your spending habits, darling dear, right? You're only going to what? You purchasing things that you really need, using your intuition. Yeah, you're turning your back on what? Destabilized finances. This is Aries energy, 2 of Wands. You're taking action in your finances. Some of you are going online, World Wide Web, darling dear, with your skills. The ones is about your work ethic, darling dear. You've found that, you listen, anything you did in the past, big cat, it was a mistake, right? It was a what? You found out ways in not to do things, darling dears. It wasn't a mistake. It's lessons learned and applying those lessons moving forward in your finances, right? And that's the truth, Ruth. Yeah. Justice, a new contract is coming towards you as far as your money is concerned. That's going to have you all in your cranium, darling dear. This goes to 9 of Swords. You're not going to be able to sleep. There's an offer coming towards you about money. You're going to make the right choice. It's a new contract for you, darling dears. Yeah, turning your back on old way of thinking, how you think. It's like you're releasing a lack mentality, right? Because it was the people that you was around. You have to remember, as I said, law number 5 of the 48 laws of power. Reputation is everything. Who you hang around, you become. Leave them where they are. This is someone who is unlucky and unhappy, darling dears. And listen, and they're a fool. Negative cycles. Clarify the justice card with the big cat's money. Tell us the justice card. What's the justice card there for? You're about to celebrate, darling dears. 3 of Cups. You're celebrating some kind of a win. You've got some kind of finance coming in, right? Page of Swords. If you tell anyone about it, it's going to create a lot of jealousy around you, darling dears. And there's many people wanting to know what your next step is financially. You've got a captivated audience who are all caught up in your mind and trying to count your pentacles from the nosebleed section. Good God. You continue to make your right choices in silencio, right? That's what? Law number 3 of the 48 laws of power. Conceal your actions. You've got a message coming in. It could be a contract. Something that you're going to love. Because the ones represent love, darling dear. Something that you are going to be able to relax into for some time. Why? Because the fire energy is something coming in quick. And fire also represents the summer months. We are in the summer months. So what it is, it's a reef, darling dear. You're going to get a message about this. Yeah? The finances that weren't working out for you, darling dears, the opportunities that was once closed off to you, darling dear, is about to be opened up as you're gifted with new contracts. Love it. Finances looking good. Love it. Don't hate it. All right. The final question I'm going to ask. What's the unknown factor that the baddest cat of them all needs to know? Let's give this a good quick shuffle. Look at this. This was the only one that was upright. And I split the deck. This is wash your face like David from past situations, darling dears. The gossip mongers, people that hurted you mentally and emotionally. Yeah. Wisdom is for the wise. Take the lesson. And they're not allowed to sit at your table anymore. And you better believe your name is still being bandied around those tables you will never sit at again. Your name is being mentioned in places where you will never go again. Why? Because they're disappointed, disillusioned, and looking like a dumbass. They didn't expect you to what? Lock up in the cranium. Understand your spiritual worth. Your words carry weight. You told them how you was going to do things in the past, darling dears. They didn't wish you well. They wanted you to be disappointed. But when God say yes, no man can say no. From the 5 to the 4. The final countdown, darling dears. Love it. What else do you need to know about the gossiping backstabbers? Right? They're jealous, they're bitter, they're spying. What did I say? The mouth breathers are a captive audience. Right? And they're only watching you because they would love to come back and be in your presence. Someone would love to come back and be in your presence. Leave them where they are. 2 5s, let it go. This person has got regret, or people have not remorse. You have to understand that 2 of Cups is for you. Not everybody can come with you, darling dears. Your episode in their life is over, but they're still in your mind. Listen, you're living rent free. This is king size in their cranium, mate. And they're still chopping it up about you. Let them talk, darling dears. They're talking to the feeble-minded just like them. Queen of Wands. This is a Jezebel spirit. They come with the spirit of confusion. Ikibai or Sakibai. Yeah, Revelations 2:20. No, man, this is the unknown. They're unenlightened, darling. They're not spiritually protected. They're lying. They're lying about their finances, their stability, their everything. Their health and their relationships don't look good. And they're being talked about by the people around them, right? And they're not happy there, right? And guess what? All of that is being directed at you. They're obsessively jealous. They've got addictions, darling. This could be to the PORN, drugs, alcohol, all of the above, darling dear. They've got addictions and they've got attachments on them, darling dear. Look, you continue with the skeet, yeah? We don't go backwards, ever forwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, it's a new day and it's a new dawn for you, big cat. Don't allow this person or people from the past to dare get a hold of your psychological password. When they done what they did, darling dears, you moved around. You didn't fight. You moved around. Don't go back to situations that created adversity, tragedy, and hardship. And they'll go and will be guaranteed to give you what? A raw deal in the future. Continue with your tinky winky. Run away. Right? And let them say what they want to say. Their pages, darling dears. And their lies, their tissue of lies, right, can't hold water. Because all the things they say about you and the way you live your life, the people that they're talking to are seeing that they're the ones that are going through what? The devil's work. Love it. All right. Final words. Let's get Kipper. Let's bring Kipper into this. See what Kipper's got to say. Yeah, I told you, a whole community of what? Back, front, neck tabbers. They're all chopping it up, darling dears. They're chopping it up, right? Jezebel spirits, darling dears. There'll always be a number 2. But not you, big cat. You chose first place when you chose to be the hangman. See things from a different perspective and no longer being the martyr in that situation. You gave back the award, right? Yeah, continue to focus on your work, right, darling dears? Focus on your work. When you focus on work, love turns up. When you focus on love, you get what? A bottom feeder that's been let out of the crevice of the devil's balls. Whomsoever you left in the past, darling dear, they're still frozen in that era and they're still after the what? That pussy. Yeah, they're still chasing number 2s. And the community knows it. What else? And they're a skin-peeling liar and hairbender, a keeper of the gingivitis. Let them talk, darling dears, right? You continue with your change. The 9 is about, in numerology, the 9 is about you've ended that situation. You surrendered your hand in their life, darling dears. And it's giving you what? A chance to attain true fulfillment in your life. The energy of the 9 is ruled by, Scorpio as well as Aries energy. So this is Pluto and Mars, darling dears. Pluto is the transformation and Mars is the action you took. You're not a tree. You ain't staying where you're not welcomed. Let them continue to watch you. Temperance, your ancestral team don't ramp. They like to pick on them at nighttime. This person or people are watching you closely on social media. And they've seen the change in you. They can't believe how fabulous, gorgeous and lovely you are. Well, guess what? You've always peed glitter, shit, cupcakes and farted rainbows. They only had to get, what? 60 feet to see it. Ha ha! More fool them. You'll always be on their mind. Rent-free tower moment for them. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. The bell for confirmation, darling dear. Until we meet again, and we shall surely meet again. Cat, cat.